What's good, family? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lady Nyca. I know y'all thought I forgot, didn't you? Y'all ain't shit. Y'all thought I forgot. Bitch, I ain't forget. I said I was gonna be into this 90-day fiance, and guess what? A bitch here is loud, live, and in goddamn color to talk about this shit right here. Girl, why y'all ain't tell me this shit was this good? Y'all, I got so much shit to say. I done wrote down notes, but you know I came prepared today. We finna sit here and talk shit and swallow spit for a little while over here on the channel Lady Nyca. Now, before I get started, I did my first video over on my second channel, The Evolution of Nyca. I will link that video in the description box, and I ask you please just to go over and watch the video. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Tell your friends about it. It is not an entertainment channel like this. It is a education and support channel for those of us who suffer from chronic illness. I'm going to get deep over there. I'm going to tell people my story. I'm also going to talk to you all about the lack of support, sometimes not intentionally, but simply because they don't understand how we lack support from our family and friends, those of us who suffer from chronic illnesses. So, if you don't mind and you got a couple of extra minutes, could you please hit the link that I have in the description below and tell a friend. A lot of people, it's 1 million people in this world that suffer from chronic illnesses, and you may not suffer, but you may have a friend, a family member, or you just may be curious as to what lupus and other chronic illnesses are and how to live life day to day with that. I'm going to put all this shit over there on that other channel. And just like I said on that channel, I'm going to say over here. Stuff that go on over here, you know, fuckery and things like that, and just general topics, I won't tolerate it over there. Whether you subscribe over here and you go over there with it, I will block you over there, because that is a serious channel, and that channel I made to help somebody. I didn't set this channel up like that, so I deal with what I deal with over here. But y'all know, even over here, my rule of thumb is A, I live and let live. B, you ain't dragging me back to 2016, because when I did this here, I was done, and I'm not finna deal with it. I don't have no personal beefs with anybody down on the YouTube. They probably got some with me, and that's all right. That's a private affair between them and God. How they feel about me ain't got shit to do with me. So that's how I feel about it, because I know that there's been some rumblings down to the streets. I know it's been some rumblings, but you couldn't get me in 2016, you ain't gonna get me in 2018. And there's something wrong if you still regurgitating 2016 and 2018. But that's up to the people that want to do it and their cult following. That's it. Over here, I don't have a cult. We are free thinkers. Y'all ain't gotta agree with me all the time. But we're gonna always keep it respectful on my platform, because that's just how the hell it is. Now, that was all the addressing I'm gonna do on that shit. Moving on to the 90-day finance fiance. Child got so I'm excited to talk. Girl, I'm excited to talk about this one, okay? I ain't gonna lie, I'm super excited, because I didn't know that this kind of shit was going on. And y'all, I don't mean no harm when I say this to anybody, but I am so glad to see that white people do fuckery just like us black people. It is good. I see TLC and them, well, it was Oxygen too, but you know, Oxygen and turned into like a ID channel. I fucks with them. I fucks with them, though. I fucks with them, okay? But girl, the stuff we finna sit here and talk about. Oh, and I will be on camera tonight for a review for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. So I will be on camera all day. Every video I upload from both channels, I'll be on camera today. Okay, because I ain't had, I'm proud of mine. Gator Crocs and all, I love it. And a lot of y'all do too. Now, why y'all ain't tell me these white people be over there acting a goddamn fool? And I know black people be on there too, but y'all know I get so tired of VH1 portraying, you know, the niggas like they just ridiculous. I didn't know white people had drama too. Bitch. Now, we got Ashley. This one chick on there named Ashley. She done been engaged twice. cheated on, and she decided, you know, a couple years back, she went to a wedding in Jamaica, and she met this hot boy cutie by the name of Jay. Now, Jay is in his 20s. There's an 11-year age gap between Ashley and Jay. But according to her, he real mature. Now, Jay, from what she says, is totally different. She used to go with, now keep in mind, Ashley a white girl. Jay is a black Jamaican boy. That's out of the norm for her. I guess she only dated, you know, Ivy League white boys. Now she done took a walk on the wild side, and she done got with her old Jamaican roster child. Girl, I'm excited to find out what's gonna happen with them, because I see the fuckery. I see the fuckery already. If you watch the show, you see it too, girl. You see it too, honey. Let's talk about it, child. Okay. She met the boy. 6 months later, she went back to Jamaica and spent 8 days. And during them 8 days, he proposed to her. Now, let me stop right there. Y'all, I'm not saying that love don't happen on sight. I'm just saying that I've always been the person to be a bit more cautious. So I'm not just going to jump into a commitment as deep as marriage with somebody. So from the onset, I'm looking at these people side-eyed for real, because, child, can you really decide in 8 days that you know someone so well that you want to connect yourself to them for the rest of your life? I guess it is possible, but I am very, 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 very cautious. Hell, I don't even... Child, I have to think 6 months before I have lunch with you. Shit, I know I couldn't do this here, but okay, we ain't gonna talk about them. Anyway, they are, well, yes, we is gonna talk about them real deep. Now, they applied for the K1 visa, and, you know, are at the last stages of the process, and out to Jamaica she go to see him so that they can finish the process and she can come back over here with him. Now, she meet up with her best good girlfriend, Natalie. Natalie has already given Jay the eternal side eye, because she say she know him. See, they vacations in Jamaica too, you see. And what happened was, on one of the vacations, it appeared, from what Natalie say, she overheard Jay basically say he was cheating on Ashley. But see, since there's no concrete proof, although she told Ashley, Ashley decided to get back with him. In fact, Ashley had said if Jesus came and told her Jay was cheating, she still would be with him. She only cares what he does once he enters the United States, because he's young, and I guess she giving him a pass, but then gonna tell us. Now, I'm not saying I had no open relationship with him or nothing like, no open engagement with him. That's exactly what you're saying. Your friend and told you in danger. I'm telling you, you in danger. You still finna fool with this boy. I'm not saying love can't happen overnight, but what I'm saying is, I think that it takes time to come to a decision that you really want to merge with this person for life. This ain't like we go together and when we break up, your bank account is still your bank account. I move in, you move out, or whatever the fuck. It is not that simple. When you marry somebody and join things together, it gets a little bit more complicated is the word I was looking for. And I see problems for this girl. She don't really care what her friends say. She is going head first into this situation because she believes in this boy. Then we got Colt, 33 years old, live in Las Vegas, Nevada. And he's a software engineer. He a geek. You can clearly see he got geek written all over him. Child, this boy live at home with his mama. Okay, 33 years old. Yeah. Y'all heard me right. 33 years old, living at home with his mama. He a nerdy mama boy. She cooks and cleans, does everything. And that right there is a big old white flag. Bitch, that flag so bad. I don't even have nothing white, y'all. When I saw the shit, oh, y'all should have had my props together. Oh, I almost showed y'all my girl because it's white. Bitch, I was all in front of the TV, bitch. Something wrong with you, boy. Anyway, child, he said that he been hurt a time or two, so he decided to try abroad. So he got on this website and ended up meeting Larissa from Brazil. Child, she alright in the face. She alright. She probably the best he'll ever have. He applied for the visa after proposing to her on their first meeting. And it's been approved, but she don't have the visa yet, so they kind of on hold. He don't really want to keep buying tickets because he don't know which day that she'll actually receive the visa in hand and be able to make this trip over there to the United States to be with him for the rest of her life. And when I saw Larissa and she started talking, the first thing that hit my head is, I ain't saying she no gold digger. She want this man to pay for her to have a flight over here to the United States, knowing she ain't got her visa. Which means if he pay for a flight and she don't have her visa in hand the day of, that's money he done wasted. Even if he have to change the dates of the flight, he's still gonna incur some type of additional expense trying to get her over here, and she ain't handling knowing that better. He said he don't want to lose money on flights and whatnots. I see a red flag. I see a red flag, but we going to keep it moving. Jonathan, 32, North Carolina, workaholic gym rat, real estate broker for the last 3 years. Finer than a motherfucker. I ain't going to lie now. Let me tell y'all something. I ain't no pink meat lover. But, you know, I'll take a dip on the wild side every now and then, and baby Jonathan can get it. You hear what I'm saying? Jonathan said, don't give a fuck. Child, I know they say that wet dog. I would take the wet dog. Ooh, I ain't trying to be offensive. Let me stop. Okay. But, yeah. He went on vacation over in Mexico with his friends and met Fernanda. Fernanda is 19 years old, which is a considerable age gap between him and her. Now, I told you he's 32. She 19. Okay? She physically fit. I ain't gonna lie. Nanda got a nice body and everything. But he says she's so gorgeous and whatnot. I don't see that. Now, I just think that some women do have strong features in their face, but you still tell that they're a woman. If she was to lose her hair or pin her hair up, I don't know. I know that's a girl. I might think that that's just a well-toned little white boy. She's strong in the face to me. I'm sorry. I mean, some may say, girl, you ain't the most cutest thing either. I may not be, and I never said I was, but girl, what I'm saying is this girl don't look as good as he's trying to make her out to be. Now, Fernanda, like I said, she got a good body. They dated 3 months, and he proposed. In 90 days, they're going to be married because her visa was approved, and he's going over to Mexico to get her. She ain't never left Mexico before, so she going to be leaving her family, and he talking about that's going to be extremely hard for her. Well, I could imagine that it is. If I lived in my native country, like America, all my life, and I meet a man, say, in England, and we decide we want to be together and get married, and he want me to move abroad, that means I leave everything behind, and that's going to be a little difficult for me. But, okay. Now, the part that made me side-eye him was, he tells us he's been financially supporting her since they got together. Child, he paid for her apartment. He sent money to her every few weeks. He done bought her some titties, girl. And he done brought her a Jeep, so when she come there, she gonna have a car. Keep in mind, she 19. I'm letting it marinate with y'all, too. While you marinating on it, let me fuck you up. Kalani, 29 years old, Southern California. Single mom, 5-month-old little boy named Oliver. She met Asuelo when she went to Samu or some shit like that on a vacation. Child, she say she was a virgin, but she decided while she was down there in Samu that she was going to give Asuelo a little bit of her Virgin Mary, and then she got pregnant. She want to marry him now. Did you hear me, peoples? I said she went to Samu and met Asuelu. She was a virgin girl. Somewhat of a Christian, wholesome one, if you will. Them the ones. Them the ones. She got with him over there and let him break her virginity. And in doing so, she got pregnant. And now she has a 5-month-old baby by this man that lives abroad. And they done decided they want to be happily ever after. So he is coming to the United States. But here's the thing. She told her sister and her family members that he had cheated on her and did her wrong. So they ain't feeling his ass. Her daddy look like a big old Samoan killer. Because they look like they could be Hawaiian or something like that. Daddy ain't feeling her and he big. He look like he have backroom meetings where they collab on who they gonna kill next. You know, put them in the trunk type of situations. And she was staying with her sister, but now she moved to her Airbnb because family don't like him. But see, come to find out, she done told sister a little lie up in there. And now she trying to figure out when is the best time for her to tell her, because Isuelu will be here in 24 hours. So she got to hurry up and make her next move her best move. Eric, 40, Wisconsin. An avionic person, former military, was married once, got kids, I think 3 of them. He dated after divorce but didn't work out. So he opted to post a profile on an international website and he met Lydia. Lydia lives in Indonesia and she has a small child of her own. She supposedly come from a rich family, but she in love with him. And so they gonna get married. And in getting married, they applied for the K-1 visa. Apparently it came through and she's on her way to America with her child. Now, I had some questions about this shit. Because, first of all, if she from a well-to-do family, she got maids, butlers, and drivers, what the fuck she want to come to this basic town in Wisconsin with this man who looks like he makes maybe a little bit over minimum, a little bit more than, you know, minimum wage, meaning he ain't making a whole lot of money. He can't be, now when he got an apartment with his daughter, his oldest daughter, and they go half on rent and bills. So, how she gonna feel leaving a palace to come to lesser accommodations? And why you so ready for her to come? See, I'm finna tell y'all what my issue is with him. Let me break it down. We're gonna talk about the asses now. I'm gonna keep my notes just in case I forget some stuff. I got a problem with Eric right off the rip. I got a motherfucking problem with Eric. My problem with Eric is, first of all, you got your daughter living with you. Technically, if your daughter is paying half rent and half bills, she ain't your motherfucking guest. That bitch is a roommate. And what kind of man would tell his daughter she got to move out of the little small apartment that she share and pay half on to accommodate a woman he don't even fucking know? And if this woman got all this shit going on for herself, she's supposed to be this, that, and the other. He Googled her. If she got all this stuff going on about herself, why is she coming to a small town in Wisconsin where she ain't gonna be living in no mansion? She ain't gonna have no chef. She ain't gonna have no driver. Ain't gonna be no maids up in there. And what kind of man would ask his daughter to move out to accommodate a bitch from across the water that he don't know? All you know is y'all Skype and you done seen some pictures. You don't know her. And you asking your daughter to move out, and then you tell us that the woman has a problem with you giving your wife, your ex-wife money, and y'all got 3 kids. She don't understand child support because her baby father is not required to pay child support. They don't do that over in Indonesia. Well, bitch, stay in Indonesia, okay? Stay over there, because I can see the problem finna be right now. She finna come over here and try to cause a rift between between this man and his children. And he's a weak, lonely motherfucker to sit there and allow it. Yes, I'm cussing because this pissed me off. Since when you choose a foreigner, a stranger basically, and you're willing to put your daughter out because you want her, this woman that you don't know, to come and live with you and marry you and have this happily ever after. You's a weak hoe. What father would do that? And then you so serious about it. As it get closer to this whole coming, he gonna meet up with his daughter and try to tell her, you know, asking and questioning her about when she gonna move. Like, moving is easy to do. I don't blame Tasha. That's his daughter's name. I'm a move, but I ain't rushing. And girl, you don't have to, because legally, if that man had you up in that house and y'all paying bills together, he would have to go to court and give me a 30-day eviction before I leave, because you ain't gonna put me out of nothing that I've been spending my money on. And then, girl, if you got the receipts to prove you been paying, he weak to me. I do not like him at all. I don't like him at all. The ex-wife told him straight up, she don't give a damn if he don't understand, if old girl don't understand child support. Him and her got kids. They co-parent. From what it looked like, they've been doing pretty good at it. And yes, he does have 2 smaller children by her, because the oldest girl that live with him, they roommates. He got 2 underage daughters. So he ain't supposed to take care of his kids because you in his life? Talking about she just don't understand. I wouldn't give a damn what she understand, because I'm going to tell you this right here. I have said this before. I don't care how old my children are. If my children need me, I'm going to be there for them. And I'm not going to put my kids out on no damn street just to accommodate some nigga that I want to be with. He either going to roll with the flow or he going to roll the hell on. Because when they made one, they didn't stop making them. I can get me somebody else with some sense. I don't respect this man here at all. I see I'm going to be reading the fuck out of him for the rest of the damn season. What kind of pussy-ass punk are you to tell your daughter she got to hurry up and move because you done met some hoe online and you feeling some kind of way because she done made your pink meat a little bit feel a little stiff, and you going to get rid of your daughter for her? And what's the agenda? What's her agenda? Because why is she here? Why is she? Who gonna leave the lap of luxury to come over here to America? Now, I would understand it a little bit better if she ain't had shit and she was trying to come to America, because, you know, all them foreign countries feel like America is the place to be. This is the land of, you know, the home of the brave and the land of the free. They got free will over here that we don't, some other countries don't have. And I thank the veterans for making sure we live like that. But if you live in Indonesia and you got butlers, maids, and cooks, you already live good. You don't have the problem that maybe some of the people in Indonesia who don't come from well-to-do families would have. So I could understand them wanting to come. But who sent you, ho? What is your purpose? What's your agenda? Why are you here? And Kalani, she decided to finally sit down with her sister Colini and tell her that, you know, girl, I kind of lied. See, that's why you keep your family out your business. If you got a relationship with somebody, you need to keep your shit surface, meaning that you do not let your family into when you having issues with your man or your woman. Because when you put your family in your business, they begin to feel some kind of way about how this person has treated you. And when y'all make up and want to be together, such as in this situation here, family ain't feeling it. Then your sister, now she's stuck with, I gotta forgive him because that'll make her happy and I want my sister to be happy. But why you put your sister in the mix? You went to your sister and told her all kinds of stuff about Suelo, including the fact that he cheated on you, and now they can't stand him. And because you want to like him again, you want everybody else to like him, and your mama, and your daddy and your sister just flat out ain't feeling it. And she wasn't feeling it when you told her that at that restaurant. That's why you had to walk out of there all up in your feelings. Coat, you a fool. You ain't ready. You can't even take care of yourself. You live with your mama. She cook, clean, and take you to work because y'all ain't got but one car. Y'all live together. Now, I ain't saying you a broke hoe, but I said you ain't an independent one either. So how you going to bring a woman over here who is really, you could tell all she want is money? Because when he called her and told her that since she had her visa, he booked her flight, but it was 2 weeks out, she was mad, talking about why I got to wait 2 weeks. I mean, you in America. In other words, she think that in America, everybody live in mansions and high rises and they living their best life. No, girl, that ain't how it is. Some people live paycheck to paycheck. It's a struggle for some folks. And although he may not be in a struggle, I don't think he got it like that to just book you flights the way you want him to. And She didn't understand that. She had a real nasty disposition about herself. I see trouble coming for him with that. He met up with his cousin John and his wife Leah, and Leah like, well, maybe she just, cause it's obvious, y'all, he a nerdy dude. Larissa she ain't cute to me, but society may say she's she's a very attractive girl, and you could tell by how she acting, it's all about the money with her. She trying to get her ass to the United States, marry him, be on that visa, and mess him completely over. Because she gonna leave him as soon as she get herself established over here. That's all she did. She doing what she got to do, using what she got to get what she want, and he don't see it. And his cousins are trying to tell him on the cool, you know, you might be wanting to pay attention to this situation and rethink what you're doing, because she could be using you simply to get a visa over here. He don't hear it. He feel like she in love with him, honey. Let me see if anything else. Then we got Fernanda finally did come over to the United States. He went and got her. Jonathan, that is. And he bring her home. Now, when they get there, because, you know, he went to Mexico to get her. It was a storm in his area while they were gone. So, when he gets home, the power is out. Also, they don't have a bed because when he moved to the new house to make room for her, she told him she don't want none of the old furniture. So this man has had to buy all new furniture, and the bed is not there yet. So when they get there, she walking through the house. You could tell he hadn't unpacked anything. She looking through stuff and happened to find a pair of panties. He went head on after trying to lie and say, you know what, there's some panties from my ex-girlfriend, but that shit been in there for like 3 or 4 years. And I know how that could be. See, I know a lot of people want to get him to for that, but not necessarily so, because I have found stuff that my ex had in my house before, and I didn't even know it was there. Because you know, when you packing, whether you packing his shit up because he got to go, or y'all done made a decision that y'all gonna break up and it's amicable, and he moves his stuff out, there's always that possibility that something could be left. And if you not a person to just go back and trying to check, make sure every item gone, that could have still been there. She get all in her feelings. That's why I told you to clean up, because I didn't want to come in here with none of your ex stuff in here. I know you got a past. I know you been with other women. Girl, get out your fucking feelings. The money he's spending on you, clearly he wants you. Get out your feelings. But his friend Danny warned him, that's a 19-year-old girl you bringing up in here, and I don't know what she did to you in this little amount of time that got you feeling some kind of way. But I remember you didn't want to never get married. Now you want to get married, and you want to get married ASAP to this 19-year-old girl. I was so frustrated with her. I was frustrated with her. But that's just a quick overdraw. I guess it ain't quick, bitch, because it's 27 minutes. But that's just a quick I tried to make it a quick recap, but it ain't. That's the people that we finna be dealing with in this season. What is it, child? It's season 6, episode 1. The clock is ticking of the 90-Day Fiancé. Baby, let me know how y'all feel about Eric. Tell me if Eric ain't a retarded, stupid, weak-ass man to want to basically put his daughter on the street to make room for a woman he don't even know. And her little baby. You gonna put your daughter out so another woman and her child can have a roof. Where the hell do they do that in? Let me know what y'all think about this family. I just had to come down and through and give it to you. And I done gave it to you. Now I'm down. I'm through talking. That's it. That's all. The depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please rate the video, comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already subscribed. Get to know a bitch for yourself. And share the video if you'd like to, honey. And we will reconvene around this time again next week for another episode of the 90-Day Fiancé, the review. Peace.